Guys, Vortex here and welcome to a new video. So today I wanted to give you guys my idea of why I'm so hyped about IOVAR and going for him. So one of the only end game content that I'm interested in right now is GVG. And as you guys know, I'm running this piercer team because I have Silas, and you gotta make use of your one of the best heroes in the game. So I run him with Aracha, Halloween, and uh, any tank essentially. But this strat has a very, very, very apparent, obvious, easy to abuse flaw, which is I'm gonna show you guys why I almost every week lose because of this. Because of these guys. They instantly uh, broke the passive of any tank you put here, whether it's Baron, Regulus, and then he sends some assassins to take care of him the second time. Because Silas alt is never ready. He almost makes sure that Silas alt is not ready when these spawns arrive. That's a very very apparent flaw of the Silas Rasha mechanic. So I didn't. I tried so many comms guys to fix this, but it just doesn't work. It just does not work. So why I'm saying this? Well, let me show you guys uh, why I want IOVAR here. Let's assume, for example, that Aracha is IOVAR, okay? How would you place your team around IOVAR if you have him? Okay, let's assume Aracha is IOVAR. Okay, so you might put your tank here and put Silas here, for example. Here he won't be targeted, yeah? And Ivar, where would you put your Ivar? I think you put not Element, but maybe Vortex or Hollow in this spot instead of Element. But yeah, and you put your Ivar here. Yeah, why? Because he can unload his ult when anything arrives at Brock here. So and what else should you? I think you even put Aracha. You can bring Aracha in and make her as a sustain fighter and put her down as sort of CC, because Aracha has this passive that allows her to freeze enemy mobs for 1 second after she hits him for 4 times, I guess. So she can play the support role. And let's assume Ajax here is IOVAR, okay? So IOVAR is going to be placed down here. Silas is down here. And Aracha is going to be a support role fighter. She's going to be tanky. You build her with a lot of HP, a lot of attack speed. That's just what you need, attack speed and HP. You don't even need any damage out of her. Okay? And then you place Ivar here to single target nuke anyone that comes. And also Silas is going to be very good in this spot. I think this team would almost be impossible to beat. Why would I say that? I think because Ivar is a really good nuker for multiple targets. So let's assume, for example, I put the marksman's how what was it called? I forgot their name, but the three cost rare flyers. Okay, flyers, three cost, and you stack them here. Okay, maybe you time them out that Silas is not in his ult, but you definitely cannot time out uh, IOVAR out. Why? Because he's a very, very low cost. It's 500. So he's almost always gonna ulting, especially if you put any Rager Gene like Hollow here, she's going to make it like, oh my god, so easy for him. Just instantly, constantly alt anything that comes here. So these, so Silas' defect was actually that he can get baited. His ult can get baited, and when he charges again, you can send out the flyers and wipe the entire team. That was Silas' very fatal flaw. But with IOVAR, this one can be very good, very, very hard to achieve because he's very low cost. I think also what you can do, guys, I think you can bring some CC marksman, like maybe Theowen. He's going to be really good with Ivar. First of all, because he's another marksman. Archer does not count as a marksman, so Theowen can help Ivar conjuring of the flying swords. That's number one. Number two is going to add the CC factor that's going to slow down targets for Iovar and Silas to essentially nuke. If you slow any target down, he's just dead. Iovar and Silas are just going ham at him. So, yeah, I think it will be very, very hard to beat a team if you have this comp. A marksman, Tailwind, for example, Silas, and Iovar here. It will be very, very, very difficult to beat. Okay, so let me give you another idea. In central keep, so for example, these monsters that are going to like go for him are almost like end game players, so they might be in central keeps. So is he viable in central? Let me just bring Theowen in. Theowen, where are you, Theowen? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's think of a very good way to make use of IOVAR here. So you place your tank, you place your Silas either here or here, but I think here is better. And you place your IOVAR here, IOVAR and Theowen. Okay, so how you would place your healer then? Okay, healer, I think like this. And then your IOVAR will be like here. That's going to be tough. It's going to be a little tough. So, for example, you can place your tank here and place your healer, and then place Tailwind here to CC anyone that is coming. And then Ivar, where would you place Ivar here? I think he can go in this place. It will be good. Or here? No, I will not. I think it will be placed on this tile in front of Silas. also in the range of Hollow to get the Rager Gen here. I think that's it, guys. I think that would be like part the best comp with using IOVAR. The main problem would be if the enemy uh, like essentially swarm you with demo soldiers. Like for example, the he sends you two dogs at the same time. Two dogs are like six. Maybe he's also placing like two here, so you might be getting uh maybe three dogs passing by Brock here. How would you deal with them as Silas and Ivar? I think that's why I'm bringing Theowen here. His slows might be the key to hold down these. I think you can even place him here. That would be better. Why? Because you don't want him to be ulting anyone that's coming here because you don't want him to deal damage. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. That's fucking it, guys. That's fucking it. You need to put you now you place Iovar here, and he's going to be damaging anyone that is here, and Silas is also damaging anyone that is here. Yeah, can hold. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Holo's going up, buffing Iovar, buffing him, uh, making Silas nuke any target that comes here, and uh, trying to to Ivar, making him almost constantly ulting. So how would you give past a team like this? Imagine Ivar is here and Taewon is here. I don't think flyers can work because as soon as they pass by, they would get flowed by Taewon, making them very, very vulnerable target to Iovar and Silas. So that seems like impossible. But if they pass, they can target Hollow. So can you place Hollow here? No, you can't. You need to place her. I think she can hold. She can hold, guys. She can hold if the flyers pass by. She can hold like 1 or 2 seconds, through which or during which Silas and Ivar would take care of the legendary flyers that are coming through here. And they went slowing them down, they would actually would be very slowed. They would die in this tile. They would never reach this tile. Uh, targeting Hollow, I think it's going to be hell of a calm, guys. I don't think such calm can be really killed. Yeah, it's going to be very fucking tough. Very, very fucking tough. Such calm. Going to be nuker for anyone here. Ivar also going to nuke anyone that comes. Theowen, if anything passes, Theowen is going to slow the hell out of them, making Silas and Ivar able to kill them. Hollow provides nitrogen. That's just nuts. That's just nuts. You know what else can you do? Let me just bring in Lily and show you guys a little trick that we can do in the central keep that is going to be very good. Let's bring in Lily. Where's Lily? Yeah, here she comes. Her passive brings anyone from death, guys. So this is like preventing fatal damage. This passive makes her very good in guild in GVG. So let's just okay. I did not bring Theowen. Let's bring Theowen in. Okay. I think this team is going to be one of the hardest teams to beat in the entire GPG. So you place Lily here, and with her like extended tile, she's going to be reaching uh, Rock here, which is B point. But also, she will be given the integration buff, which is very good to IOVAR, which is going to be placed here, and Theon is here. So if you think about this comp for a second, it's very, very disgusting. How would you get past it? So essentially, Brock here he has three lives. His first life is his passive. His second life is from Lily's passive. She's going to prevent fatal damage for him. And his third life, which is when he's going to die. Okay? So he essentially has three lives. And during these three lives, Silas and Iovar are going to nuke anybody getting close to him. So just assuming that you would be dealing damage constantly to Brock here, trying to kill him, you might kill him once, but you won't be able to kill him twice, and surely you're not gonna kill him three times with Silas and Iovar nuking whoever the hell tries to come up here. So forget about trying to kill Brock here. How about the Flyers? That's why you bring Thielen in. You would slow the hell out of them, making them very easy target for Silas and Ivar. What about the swarming strat? That's where also Thielen comes to play. He would slow the fuck out of them, making them so vulnerable. I can't think of a. You can even use Mo here because there's no one surrounding Brock here. Mo is going to be very useless. This is like going to be very, very meta, guys. I think this team is going to be the best GVG team, unbeatable, I guess. Unless there's some strat that I'm not thinking of. But this one seems very good. Very, very good. Ivar here, Silas here, Lily, Theowen. It's just GG already. You cannot do anything. Yeah, it was a very long video. I was just. By the way, I was thinking as I make this video, I just was thinking out with you guys and exploring the possibilities of IOVAR in GVG. That's essentially one of the biggest reasons why I'm going for IOVAR. Like that was the prime example of how IOVAR can be game changing for my account. Uh, as you see, I have Aracha, but IOVAR is just something else. He would provide so much like potential for my team. Oh my god. That was a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little exploration journey with me, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.